I was enjoying my much needed Christmas break and then I got a notification. There is a new open source AI code editor out there which is completely open source. There is no subscription fees, and this open source AI code editor actually uses the world's most advanced open source large language model, which is Llama 3.3 70B. So in this video, we'll test this open source AI code editor not only on their website, but also we'll download it locally and try it locally absolutely for free. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Our goal is to reach 100,000 subscribers before 30th of June 2025. This AI code editor is GroqLabs.com. So this is actually a product of Groq.com. So if you don't know what is Groq, Groq.com is a platform for developers where we can access API keys for almost any large language model. So to access this AI code editor on Google, just look for Froq App Gen. Just look for this Froq App Gen, and then you'll find this GitHub repository. This is a completely open source, as I told you, and you'll find this GitHub repository. In a minute, we'll actually test this locally on our computer as well, but you can directly access this tool from this URL. So simply just click on this URL and this is what you'll get. And right here you can see like there are some already templates which are built already here, and there are some like sample examples of what kind of like things we can build in here. So let's start with maybe a simple we can actually build a Space Invaders game. So let's just click on Space Invaders game. Let's just click on that, and you can see the best thing that I liked about this project, about this platform, is actually it's super fast. Like within a second it just created this project. Let's just create a snake game. So I click on that, and then it has created a snake game. I'm not sure if this game works, but I mean it's just created a basic game. So if we need to like change any controls on this game, so or anything in any app that you create, so right here you can see it has created an HTML code, and we can now change anything in this project. So now you can start typing here. Please add controls for snake to control it. Sorry, mind my English. Okay, fine. All right. So yeah, it has made these controls. I can ask it to like, please add controls in this game with WASD keys on keyboard. All right. So now I'll just apply that, and now it should have applied. Restart. Yeah. These controls are actually working fine, but it has not added those WSD controls. Okay. So controls, WSD keys, move. Yeah. Okay. It's working now. Perfect. So yeah, perfect. It's working now. All right. So we just created a simple snake game. The only thing about this AI code editor, it writes code in HTML. So, but this is absolutely for free. This is completely free because we actually can get like free API keys from Groq. So if you actually want to like develop any sort of like AI application, but you want to use the cheapest or simplest, we can say API keys, or you can say it's cheapest open source large language models, you can use Llama 3.3 or maybe Mistral or this kind of like large language models. So because right now I think the most advanced open source large language model is Llama 3.3. It has actually it is better in performance, for even way better than the OpenAI's reasoning models like O1 and those kind of like reasoning models. So it is far better than that. I have like tested it several times. So it is better than that in so many cases. So we can actually simply get an API key from Groq.com. So now what we're going to actually do, we are actually going to install, or you can say download this locally on your computer. So you can simply just like then get an API key for Llama 3.3 70B. So what we're going to do, we can simply just copy it from here, and I will simply just open a new folder. All right, I have created an empty folder called Groq. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open cursor, and I'm actually going to install this using cursor, but you can simply open your CMD, or simply just open PowerShell on your computer if you don't know what it is. So just simply just right click on inside your Windows computer, or if you're using Mac, simply just open your terminal, right click, and then open in terminal. Simply just click on that, and the next thing that you need to do is git clone, and then simply just sorry, not that. No, I have just added URL. I need to add this URL. So simply just do that, and what it will do, it will simply just clone this repository for you. So now only thing that we need to do is actually once we have like cloned that repository, we might need to install some dependencies, and after dependencies installation, next thing that we'll do, we'll simply just add this Groq API key as per given in this instruction. So what we're gonna do, we can simply just open this inside cursor, and so we can or you can use any code editor to open this project. So I'll simply just go to my folder, open this, and now we are here inside our project. So this is what we have downloaded from GitHub repository. Next thing that we need to do, as they have like guided here, npm install, just run this command npm install inside your project directory. So if you have never used, if you don't like what is this, what is npm install, don't worry about that. This is a Next.js project. They have actually developed this inside Next.js. So install dependencies inside your Next.js project, we use this command. So if you see, like while we run this command npm install, it has created a new folder called node modules, and it is actually now installing all of the dependencies in here. So what are the dependencies, or why we like use that? These are just like, consider these are just libraries, code libraries that we're installing, or different things that they have used in this project. So the record for all of that is inside package.json file. So this is what it is. Next thing that we need to do is we need to just add an environment variable, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna just get an environment variable from we're gonna just like add this your Groq API key, add this key inside our project. So how we're gonna do that? First, let's just find if there is a dot environment file. So I'll just look for .env. I'll see if there is a environment variable file. Okay, this is added in gitignore. Let me just remove this from gitignore. Why I did that? I just did that because once you push your code on GitHub, so it actually then do not push your environment variable file into, but don't worry about that. Simply just create a new file, env.local. Simply just create this file, and this is what we have right now. So next thing that we need to do is just copy this as it is, paste it here, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna replace this text with our API key. So how we're gonna get that Groq API key? Just simply just go to Groq, open Groq, sign up with Groq using your email address. This is absolutely free to use. You don't need to add any like card details or anything. Simply just log in with your simple email address. Next, go to your API keys address, API keys section. Click on create a new API key. Name it Groq App Gen, or name it anything, whatever you want to name it. So I'll just copy it from here now. I'll paste this inside here, and I'll just save it. I'll remove this space. Hold on, I think I'll just leave that space here. So next thing that I'm gonna do, I think I need to add an equal sign here, but yeah. So now what we need to do, we need to just run our project by running this command, which is provided in here on this GitHub repository, which is npm run dev. So just run this command. This is what we use to run our Next.js project. Simply just run that command, and next thing is, now we are going to open, as soon as it will run our project, it is now starting. As soon as it will run, we'll just open our project into our we'll just open this directory, and our project will be running. So now it is running. I'll just click on that. It will open a new tab on my browser, and it should run this project now. Perfect. All right, so our project is running. Yeah, so it's very simple AI code editor. It's not very advanced or modern, but it is absolutely for free. And the only thing is, it only generates HTML code. That means if you want to build like something advanced, or something maybe like a mobile application, or maybe something in Next.js, so you cannot build that in this AI code editor. But yeah, you can actually write very sophisticated HTML code, as we have seen. And the only point, the really good point is, it's absolutely for free. There is no cost for it, and then you can run it locally using a Groq API key. So that's it. I mean, these are the only points. These are the only positive points. But this is a really good AI code editor if you want to like develop something in HTML. So this is good for you then. Like that's like building basic web applications. But when it comes to like building something in React or building something in Next.js, still this AI code editor has not got that capability yet. So yeah. So this was it about today's video. I see you next video. Bye bye.